Do you know what you want out of life? Are you getting the results you are looking for? Do you feel that you are wasting too much time on non-productive activities?
Everyone has the right and the potential to live their dreams. But the question is, where do you begin? What path do you follow?
Discover Bob's step-by-step process, the disciplines and the secrets of personal leadership to turn these questions into answers. The results are measurable and lasting.
What is success? What is motivation? What is attitude? What is discipline? Who is the most important person in the world? Who is your greatest enemy? Who is in control of your life? Hello, and welcome back to this week's video learning program. Over the past month, we shared with you an understanding of success, motivation, attitude, discipline, the most important person in the world, the greatest enemy, and who is in control. Today, what I'd like to do is bring this all together for you under one common denominator, and the reason why I shared it with you the way I did. This is really the introduction to the book Discipline for Life. You are the author of your future. And what we have to understand here is each of these words as we move forward into discipline number 1, know your rights. Now we're going to be covering 12 disciplines over the next few months, and we're going to go through each one in detail. However, for now, let's go back and review what we've learned about success, motivation, attitude, discipline, the most important person in the world, the greatest enemy, and how to take control. First of all, we describe success. Success, many people look to the outside world when in reality it lies on the inside world. Remember the story I told you about John and Sandra, where John stays home and raises his children. He's doing what he wants to do. He doesn't care what other people think about him. He is doing what he wants to do. And what we concluded there is success lies in here, not out there. We also talked about motivation and the two different types of motivation. How motivation is defined as a motive to act. We have external motivation, which is temporary or never lasting. And we have internal motivation, which is everlasting. That's the motivation that lies within us, the things we want to do, be, or have in our life. We talked about attitude and how attitude stems from our beliefs and how our beliefs come from our experiences or information that we let from the outside come inside that change our beliefs. We all understand that how our attitude can affect us, our destination, our work environment, our team effectiveness. So what we need to do is take control of our attitude, because attitude is 100% under our control, and attitude is the foundation of all successful people. We also talked about discipline, how discipline is defined as the key to success. Discipline is a commitment to the most important person in the world. It means doing what you have to do even when you don't want to do it. So it's taking that plan, breaking it down into small chunks, doing it, and of course rewarding yourself as you do it. Remember, any behavior that gets recognized and rewarded gets repeated. Discipline, too, is also 100% under your control. As we mentioned, you take attitude, translate it into numerical value. The word attitude, each letter, numerical value. Take discipline, each letter, in numerical value. Both these words, when you add up the numerical value, will total 100% each. You want 200% performance? All you got to do is take control of your attitude and discipline yourself to do what you say you're going to do. Respect that commitment to yourself. Don't ever lie or cheat yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. That's where the enemy comes in. You see, we also talked about you being the most important person in the world. You are to yourself, and you have to take care of yourself, because that is all you really have. Without you, you have nothing. We talked about how you came into this world as a miracle, regardless of race, religion, color, nationality, sex, title, or role, and how we're all equal human beings. We also talked about how we got exposed to the outside world and how we let a lot of this outside information come inside. And if we don't filter it, if we don't exit out, we are allowing it to take control of our life. And that's where the enemy comes in and controls our life. We have to red X these negative comments, self-talk, and thoughts. So, in time, we can remain and become more and more that more important person. So here we are. When we take a look at success, motivation, attitude, discipline, the most important person in the world, the greatest enemy in the world, and how to take control, what have we learned? What is the common denominator? Well, it's quite simple. You may have lived your life up to this point from the outside in. The common denominator is that all of them are on the inside. Success, motivation, your beliefs, your attitude, your discipline. It's all about you, and it lies within you. The common denominator, the point that we're trying to make here, is start to live your life from the inside out. Your answers are not out there. Your answers are in here. Take control of your life. You are the most important person, and you are all that you have. Go inside, get to know that most important person, and that person will make the difference for you.